Hello, and welcome to the Eve Echo Chamber. Today, our Mark III fit T4 Trainer Destroyer versus small 5's. I am on my Gallente character today. We're taking out the Trainer Algos. I wanted to feature this one because it's a drone ship, and many people are complaining about drones. I do have some complaints about them as well, but not with their performance. I also want to point out, even though I will show the skills in this video, my Railgun skills have not been trained at all. I have been training my drone skills. Small drone operation is at 4, small drone upgrade is at 3, and currently training to 4. I also have the skill drones trained to 2, so I can use all 3 drones on the ship. I've been reading a lot of complaints about the damage that drones do. I think this might be because people are comparing drones to missiles, and missiles are a little bit overpowered right now. I had no problems with the damage put out by my drones in this site, or any place else I've been using this ship. My complaint about drones is that you can't actually loot the better versions of drones in these anomalies. So if you choose to use a drone ship, it kind of invalidates a lot of the advice I've been giving you. The whole approach to the game I've been teaching you is to do level 3 sites until you are fully Mark III fit, continue them until you have the ISK to upgrade your ship, then take that ship into a level 5 site to get the Mark V equipment, to then start farming level 5 sites for more ISK. But drones are not dropped in sites as Mark V equipment. They need to be found as blueprints and then built, manufactured. Because my content is mainly focused on new players or alpha accounts, it does not make much sense to tell you to go spend all of your money to buy Mark V drones when you want to try level 5 sites. So my assessment is that the drone destroyers are very good. They're very strong. There's nothing wrong with them. I personally think the Algos is the prettiest destroyer, even though the Amar normally have the prettiest ships. However, if you're looking to advance and continue to save up your money, I suggest you focus on the weapon-based destroyers rather than the drone-based destroyers. As soon as we lock up all of these enemies, the footage will be at 2 times speed. And unfortunately, both of the weapon-based trainer destroyers that we can choose for free from our tutorial are both missile-based, the Minmatar Talwar and the Kaldari Stork. The Amar Dragoon and the Gallente Algos are both drone-based, and they are not very good economic choices based on the fact that you have to buy the drones. There are other options in the T4 destroyer section, but the ones that we get for free from our advanced tutorial, the Stork, the Talwar, the Dragoon, or the Algos, are all missile or drone-based. So if you want to use lasers, railguns, or cannons, you're going to have to buy your ship. You can either buy the level 2 frigate, the Executioner 2 you have seen me use for lasers, the Slasher 2 for cannons, or the Atron 2 for railguns. Or you can buy the level 2 destroyer, the Cormorant 2 or Catalyst 2 for railguns, the Coercer 2 for lasers, and the Thrasher 2 for cannons. All of these destroyers have an even better option available at Tier 5, a Navy version. As I have advised you before, please pay attention to the ship bonuses when you are choosing which ship to move on to. Alright, now let's look at what's going on here. You see our capacitor is much easier to manage in a destroyer, but we do still have the problem you saw from my basic destroyer video of being bigger, slower, and taking more damage. However, the base stat increases we have being a Tier 4 ship instead of a Tier 3 ship make it so we can complete these sites, whereas I think the basic destroyers are a bit too weak. You will also notice that not only am I playing a different character, I am killing different pirates. This is because, as I've advised you before, you should kill the pirates who will drop the equipment you want to use. I am a Gallente character in a Gallente ship, so I am fighting Serpentis pirates, who drop railguns and armor. After you have your ship fully fit out with Mark V equipment, and you are not yet ready to move on to level 7 sites, then you can farm the level 5 sites of any pirate faction, since you no longer need to wait for your equipment to drop. Another reason some people dislike drones is it is harder to AFK with drones, but I think this is an advantage. It forces you to pay attention. It's a little bit of a funny twist of fate that this is the opposite of the PC version. In EVE Online, drones are usually the go-to weapon for people who want to AFK, whereas missiles and guns need to manually target all of the enemies. Ah yes, I forgot to remind you, if you look in the top left, you see this is low security space. These sites spawn in low security space. Please look at the bottom left. Pay attention to how many people are in local. Do not go AFK in low security space. Do not cry if you get killed in low security space. This is why I suggest that you use frigates, or you use these trainer destroyers, because they are so cheap that it should not make you cry when you die in low sec. Additionally, if you stick to smaller, faster ships, it increases the chance that, as long as you are paying attention, you can escape before you die in low security space. If you want to make ISK faster, you typically have to go to more dangerous parts of space. Risk and reward, I've mentioned it before. Or you can attempt more difficult encounters, T5 plus encounters. But don't fool yourselves, those are more dangerous as well. And op success. Don't forget to loot, that would be very embarrassing. I knew that T4 destroyers and trainer destroyers, even with only alpha level skills, could complete these sites, and now I have proven it. Remember that, to make the video more watchable for you guys, I showed the fight at 2x speed, but the actual runtime of the fight was 13 minutes 20 seconds. I time from when I initially press the lock button until I kill the final enemy. ISK from bounties, not including loot, was 280,000 ISK. Keep in mind that you would be much faster if you had Mark 5 equipment, because these are level 5 sites, but you could still do 4 of these in an hour with Mark 3 equipment, gaining over 1,000,000 ISK per hour. I hope you found this video helpful. Thank you for watching. This has been the Eve Echo Chamber. Fly safe.